BSc Information Technology. In this lecture video, I am going to discuss about Python variable. So we know about the variables. We are using variables in different languages like C, C++, and Java. Here Python we have a different procedure for using the variable. In this video, we are going to discuss deeply about how the variables can be assigned the values and how it can be accessed and what are all the methods for naming a variables, what are all the rules should be followed in order to name and call the variables. So these are all the things we are going to discuss in detail. So here in Python, there is the rules for declaring a variable. There exist 4 rules. The first one, the variable name should be a numerical. It should not be a numeric. That means we could not use numbers for naming a variable. Here, for example, 1 means a variable. If the number 1 is a variable name, it is not. It is a wrong procedure. So, in order to name a variable, we can only use alphanumeric character as well as some underscore symbols, but we could not use digital numbers. Okay, that is the first rule. And second one is the variables are case sensitive. If you are declaring a variable, in what way you have to use the entire program. So it is a case sensitive, you can use correctly. So third one is we could not use keywords. Okay, for example, if we want to name a variable with the help of switch, if, some other while, it should not be allowed inside an any variable. So we could not use some keywords like if, else, elif, likewise we could not use that. And then the variable should be either an alphanumeric or else we can use some underscore symbols in front of the variable. This is the rules which is followed for naming a variable inside the Python programming. Okay. Apart from that, we could not declare a variable inside the programming. So here, how to assign the values for a variable? The reason for using a variable inside a programming is to hold that any value. That value may be any data type. It may be integer, float, or string, whatever it is. We have to assign a value for the variable. That's what here x equal to some values. Here x is a variable name equal to, that is, if we want to assign values to the variable, we can use the assignment operator equal to set. Okay. Before and after we have to insert some spaces. Here y is equal to 3.12. Okay. I have declared 2 more variables. The first variable name is x that shows an integer value called 5, and y is another variable that shows the floating point value, that is 3.14. And inside the variable we have very important thing that is called a dynamic typing. Dynamic typing is nothing but a single variable may contain different types of values. Here, for example, x contains 10, same x contains string. Okay, that is what a dynamic typing. Same variable but can store a different value. That is a special case of Python, that is called as a dynamic typing. By using single variable, you can assign different types of values. Okay, here I am assigning x, the value of x as 10 as well as the value of 4x as new string, that is string. So by using a single variable, I can have a different values. That is what we are called as a dynamic typing. And then by using variable, how we can assign the values. Okay, if we want to assign a single value, it is possible. A variable name equal to the value we are going to assign. That is possible. Here, how the multiple value can be assigned for the multiple variables. Okay, here multiple assignment means we have a different variable names A, B, and C. 3 variables, but these 3 variables can share a single value called 100. Okay, so if you want to assign a common value to different variable, we can follow the syntax like this. Okay, A equal to B equal to C equal to 100. Okay, the meaning of this line is these 3 variables can share the same value called 100. If you are printing this A, B, and C, the result will be 100 because A value is 100, B value is 100, and C value is 100. So the 100 can be printed 3 times because both variables can share all the hundreds. Okay, that's what here the result is 100, 3 times 100. Here I am declaring a different variable with different values. Yeah, that is the next case. X, y, z. That is nothing but three variables. Okay. The value of x is 1. That is an integer. The value of y is 2.5 and z is a string. Okay. Within a single line, I can declare multiple variable with multiple value. These two types are called multiple assignments in Python program. So variable is a very simple concept. Apart from that, we have two more tricks here. The first one is dynamic typing and multiple assignments. This is the special case of declaring variable inside the Python program. Okay, thanks.